Since I'm blown, let me flex this. If it's something on your mind, recline and check this. I'm smooth, not reckless. We can get high and ride from shy to text. Give a game up since it came up, blew my name up. Check out the rhythm, make them all wanna flame up. Struck a man to a lighter and listen to a young rider on the side of pimp over.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I'm back. Just that a little bit, it was gonna bother me. Hey, welcome back to the I Squad 815 channel, man. I gotta do another video on my mistake series. I really don't know how far I'm gonna get in this series. I just kind of try and shoot the videos as they come to me. So this is gonna be mistake number 7. When I first started my operating authority, I was under the impression that it was just a boatload of freight out there that I could pull off the load board. One of the biggest mistakes that I made was I didn't understand freight cycles. And I guess what I'm saying is I didn't know that freight followed the quarters of the year. Like it's a first quarter where freight is slow. It's a second quarter where it starts to pick up. Third quarter when it boom. A fourth quarter when it slow down. I didn't know this. I just assumed it was way more freight than it was available trucks. So therefore I was just gonna have my pick of all the freight. And I say this to you because once you learn the freight cycles, you'll know where to position yourself to make the most money in all 4 quarters. Because the freight moves, believe it or not. And it slows down everywhere at some particular point. But you can put yourself in a position to where you will still do okay if you understand the freight cycles. I didn't understand the freight cycle. So basically, I would do well 2 quarters out of the year. I would do, I'm gonna say okay 1 quarter, and then 1 quarter I would starve. So you figure I was only making money, what, 75% of the year, just because I didn't understand the freight cycles. I wasn't positioning myself in the right position at the right time because I didn't understand the freight cycles. And it's gonna be kind of different depending on what you pull and where you located at. But you still need to pay attention to the freight cycles. So that's my mistake number 7 is I didn't do enough research, or nobody ever told me, like, I don't know, I talked to a lot of people about trucking, and a lot of information they gave me about trucking I already knew before I even went over the road. It's like that nobody really told me anything new, or what I would consider to be anything really relevant to me making consistent profit. See, that's what it's about. I hate to throw this into a mistake series. I probably should do another video, but to be successful in trucking, you gotta make consistent profit. If you just breaking even, like my boy Big Chris says, nobody wants to break even. What you doing it just to break it? We talking about profit here, and my word to you is that the profit needs to be consistent in order for you to build and in order for you to expand the business. So learn your freight cycles. And I guess I'm gonna take this a step further. A lot of people like, well, I'm gonna get my own authority so I can be at home every night. I want you to take that out your head, man. If you get your own authority, you basically got to live out that truck. You ain't gonna make no money being at home every night. Now, granted, there's some exceptions to this. Somebody might know somebody and they get a plug and they doing something local. I ain't talking about that. The average person who get their authority and at home every night ain't making no money. And when I say ain't making no money, I want y'all to keep it in context. They not making no profit. They making money, but they spending the money that they making. So therefore, in my opinion, they not making any money. If you're not making profit to me in trucking, you're not making no money. If you don't understand the freight cycles, you're not gonna make money, because it's gonna be 1 quarter where you're gonna lose. 1 quarter you're gonna lose money, and another quarter you're gonna barely scrape by. I'm pretty confident in putting that on out here, man. You know, It's exceptions to every rule, but it's only gonna be a few exceptions to that one. If you don't understand the freight cycles, man, you're gonna lose money in trucking. Hey, this your boy X-Water 815, man. It don't matter what type of truck you drive, as long as it'll deliver a load. But you ain't gonna make no money in trucking if you can't keep that left door closed. Hey, I'll see you next video, YouTube. Y'all be safe.